Good morning. It's another fine, beautiful, sunny day here in Easton, North Carolina. Today, I'm going to fix a problem that I have here in the garden. It's a very small problem, but it's a problem nonetheless, and it's bothering me. As you can see, this flower bed is filling out. It's got a lot of small plants, but that's okay. They'll grow up. And then, there's this. There's a hole. And then we have gladiolus, and then some lemongrass, along with the new hose thing. But there's a hole. So if you've been paying attention to the channel, you know that I'm trying to grow a bunch of stuff from seed. And that's working out very well, or, all right, moderately well. Okay, it's not working out so hot, but it's coming along. I'm trying. But I want to fill this hole. And I kind of want to fill it now. And I'm going to do something that I didn't want to do. I'm going to go to the nursery. I'm going to spend money. I'm going to get a plant or 3. I have an idea what I want. So let's go to the nursery and get those plants now. Okay, I got my plants. No, I didn't take you walking around the nursery there because there are a lot of people there and just weird walking around with the camera. I'm not one of those YouTubers, I guess. So let's head back to the house and plant up what I got. Editing Jay here. I didn't record part of the video of when I got back from the nursery, but what I had gotten was 3 coreopsis. I did want to get agapanthus, but unfortunately the only variety they had was a shady variety that I already have, and the spot is full sun. So I got 3 coreopsis plants, long story short, and now let's get to planting them. All right, so there it is. All 3 of the coreopsis are planted. Again, the variety is Moonbeam. If that makes any difference, it has a lovely yellow flower, and I think it'll look nice next to the gladiolus. And between, I think I have Agastache back there and a couple other plants around it, which I hope will complement. Worst case scenario, down the road, if I don't like the way these plants look together, or if one plant starts bullying another plant out, I can simply dig them up and move them. That's sort of the easy part of gardening to me. The hard part is building the structure out, building out the flower beds. Again, I have heavy, compacted clay, silty soil. It's difficult to dig in. In fact, when you saw me planting out there, you may have noticed I was sort of mounding up around the plants, because I've done a hybrid no-dig system here. What I did was I put down gypsum, a couple of doses of gypsum, and then I put the cardboard on top. The only holes that I've dug are for the gladiolus because they require to be so deep. A lot of other plants don't require that depth. So I put down the cardboard, and that cardboard is still rotting down. We've had a pretty dry spring overall. I think total we've maybe gotten 1 or 2 inches of rain, which is not a lot considering we're in Easton, North Carolina, and typically we get more rain, but this is a weird year. But que sera, again, adapt, adjust. I can manually water the plants. So So yeah, so I basically brushed aside the dirt. I put the plant down on top of the cardboard, mounded the soil around it. That cardboard is going to rot away. It's no doubt. I mean, we're going to be getting rain tomorrow. I'm sure during the summer we'll get plenty of rainstorms, which again will penetrate the soil, will soak into that cardboard. That cardboard, you know, it's just going to be mealtime for the earthworms and whatever else things are down there. It'll all rot away. There's grass that was underneath that cardboard. That's already rotten. That's brown and it's rotting away. And that's just only going to provide organic matter to the ground itself. This way I don't have to dig that ground. I don't have to turn it over, which would be very expensive and backbreaking and labor intensive and yada, 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 yada. I'm going to let nature do its thing. And over time, you know, 5 years, 10 years down the road, all this compost and stuff that I'm putting down on top of the cardboard, again, the cardboard's going to rot away. It's all going to seep into the soil. Earthworms going to come up out of the compacted soil. Believe it or not, there are earthworms in the compacted soil. They're going to come up, they're going to grab the good compost, they're going to pull it back down to the ground. This is going to happen over years, and you know, probably in 10 years I'll have 4 to 6 inches maybe of soil that I can dig into, which would be amazing. But again, I'm going to let nature do the hard work for me because I'm getting too old and too tired to try to dig up all this stuff. So in the meantime, you saw what I did there with the plants, and then I mulched heavily around it, and that mulch will also help keep the soil around those root balls, and it'll also help maintain obviously moisture. So, and with this heat, we kind of need it. Today's gonna be a hot one. I think it's almost 90, although there's a pretty strong breeze today, if you can't hear it in the mic, which is nice, which is very nice. And yeah, so that's gonna be wrapping up for today. I'm done talking. I'm sure you're done tired of listening to me. I'm sure most of you already clicked off this video, but if you haven't, please subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, click that bell icon to be notified when I do post up a new video. There's so many more projects coming up. I'm going to try to get the gate posts installed down at the end of the grand walkway. I'm going to go nuts on the pallets in the upcoming weeks because I need to build so many things. I want to build a strawberry planter for next year. I want to build, I need to build at least 3 to 4 more gates, including the large decorative gate at the end of the grand walkway. I'm growing the seeds in the seed bed. I'm trying to do that. In fact, today I purchased 2 $1 packs of seeds. One is a Shasta daisy and the other one is an aster, I believe. So I bought those, again, 2 $1 packs of seeds. I'll put them in the seed bed, water them, put the shade cloth over the seed bed, see what happens. If all these seeds, if even half the seeds start to germinate and they come to life, then hopefully this fall I can even start another seed bed or expand one of the flower beds flower beds in front of the house. So I'm done talking because I'm pretty sure you're all stopped listening to me already. And I'm going to catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.